and welcome to our Liive.org YouTube feed, a global news coverage platform where you can listen to detailed reviews on the hospitality industry, detailed exposition and stories sent in from our listeners, and analyze independent news coverage which no one else is covering. Today we are here to show you some photographs that encapsulate all the beauty of the Aman Summer Palace in Beijing and to narrate a snip from our publication which you can find on live.org. Please hit the subscribe button and send in your own stories to contact@live.org. Aman Summer Palace at the junction of stories and history. The Aman Summer Palace in Beijing is an imperial-style resort plotting its own private door into the wondrous land of Beijing, one of the most visited memorable destinations around the world. It's a convincing decision for those hoping to do Beijing in high Chinese style and who were afraid being far outside the downtown area. It is a portal into the history of Beijing and China. Being at the outskirts of present-day civilization, located at a distance from the usual touristy spots, a palace epitomizing and respecting the sacred land it rises from. Aman embraces the east-west of the Summer Palace, Beijing's second most prized noteworthy fortune within an 8-mile radius of the Forbidden City. Other than the royal residence ground and lake itself, and the vestige of the previous Summer Palace Yongning One close by, there are no visitor sites, cafes, or nightlife inside showing separation. In like manner, it is kept to any place of note in the capital in spite of the fact that there are 2 metro stations generally near the hotel. Aman draws on King administration pageantry to offer an increasingly Chinese retail-style understanding. All through, there's an even maze of a funding patio, secure walkways, perfectly tended nursery, and wooded transmitted corridor. As you mender the clean task of the integrate, a fitting soundtrack is given by insanely cooling the guzheng in the high-voltage chambers, giving you an electric experience as you walk through the annals of history. First implicit 1750, the Summer Palace has a long and rich history inseparably connected to fortunes of the Qing dynasty. This UNESCO recorded scene of royal residence and old-style gardens encompassing the mirror smooth combing lake was once utilized as a retreat from the burning summer warmth of the Forbidden City. You'll be excused for doing a lot of equivalent and committing your time in Beijing to passive stroll around the grounds, thoughtful meetings in the spa, and dedicate climbs through pinewood lands to the ultimate blessing structure, a pleasant spot for picnics and badminton. When you're prepared to investigate further, start with cheerfully orchestrate visits and visit to Beijing's must-see locals, from labyrinth-like hotongs to peaceful Buddhist sanctuaries and bleeding-edge workmanship exhibition. It would be hard to miss the Temple of Heaven, a complex of 15th century strict structures speaking to the connection among paradise and earth. If you'd like to read more on magnificent and scenic Aman Summer Palace, click the link in the description. And please don't forget to send in your own interesting story from around the world to be published. We completely and wholeheartedly recommend a trip to this peaceful serenity.